If Aaron can pull this off, the best case scenario is late January if the Jets can get that far. Do the Jets push it? Scenario, whatever's going on at the time, we'll see. Wait and see. But I remember Rod Woodson, Super Bowl 30, he played in it, but in week 1, he tore up his knee. He was supposed to be done. We're talking the shatter-ripping, shredded knee that athletes have gone through, and you don't come back for another year, maybe 2, right? He pulled off the miracle. He played in the Super Bowl. The Steelers hung on to him, and they left a spot on the roster for him, just thinking that maybe, just maybe, could happen. Now, the rules have changed. They got IRs that last a few weeks, and you can manipulate stuff. Back then, when you get a guy on the IR, he was done. So the Steelers left the spot open for him. But see, what I'm talking about is specific crazy athletes who take care of their bodies and things like that, and most of them should. And Rod Woodson proved it. And he got back, and he started for the Steelers in that Super Bowl 30 against the Cowboys. And he played well. He played like a Rod Woodson. So don't count out Aaron at the end or mid-January, depending on how perfect of a storm this could be for him, as the sun may rise one more time for the Jets. But if not, his quote, again, I'll pop it on the screen one more time. There it is. Shall rise yet again. And I take that as he's not going away. He'll be back next season. And more than anything, this is what I've been trying to tell people. People are just ripping on him, give it up. They act like this guy is old. This guy is better conditioned than you at 30 years old. You 25-year-olds. You're acting like, oh, but it's football. Yeah, you walk down the street, you'll pull something, right? I mean, just stop, okay? The game is tough, yes. The game is tough. But Aaron Rodgers is not, he's no slouch. And he's one of the masterminds of the game, too. He knows what's in front of him, and the fact that he's been rejuvenated. He loved the New York experience, the Jets, the team, the family of it all. It just, everything means so much. And now he wants to come back to help his teammates. This is everything about team. This is not about Aaron. This is about what should have been, and he wants to finish it. And is it just for 1 year? I'm predicting that he'll come back for that second year that he had on his contract, which will end next season. He'll get an extension. Things go well, but I think the Jets will be fine with that. It's Aaron Rodgers. And we just saw what Tom Brady did. And who's in better shape? Tom's in great shape, right? But who's a better athlete, everything? I would think Aaron Rodgers. I mean, they're pretty close in a lot of different ways, right? But why not? If Tom did it, why not Aaron? Like, why are you so hard on this guy or willing to just destroy him and say horrible things? Yeah, you Green Bay Packer fans that watched the game Monday night because Aaron was playing for the Jets and you were wishing for him to lose, all the bad things. Okay, I don't know why you would. He brought you so much more happiness. You talk to Detroit's, Cardinals, right? Talk to teams like that who just suffer. But here you are, Washington, right? And here you are ripping on a guy. And then he tears his knee up, and you're applauding, buying beers for everybody around the bar. I mean, it was like a celebration. This is not even me bringing this up. This has been all over, and I don't know if people are even talking about it. Disgusting Packer fans. Take off the cheese heads. You don't deserve it. You don't appreciate it. The guy did a lot for you. A lot. Horrible. That's horrible people, folks. I mean, what does it speak for Milwaukee or Wisconsin? Come on. I know you're better than that. And I'm not speaking for all of you because I know there are a lot of good ones out there, beautiful people. But those who did that, take your cheese head off. You don't appreciate it. You don't. All right. That's my rant on that one. All right. So Aaron comes out. What a night it was, right? I just love the imaging of this. That's why I'm showing it to you. But here's another thing. Packer fans, I think we all know this by now because it's been like blasted out. Aaron Rodgers, since he's not going to play 60% of the games, the New York Jets do not have to give up, or will not have to give up, their number 1 draft pick in the first round of this upcoming 2024 draft. It'll go to number 2 to the Green Bay Packers. The Packers will not get that first round pick. And that's kind of nice. And the Jets did a good deal there. The Jets are going to go get an offensive lineman. That's what I can see. No matter what part of the first round, they're going to go beef up and go, we can't let this guy get touched. And that's the truth, folks. If you're a Jet fan or a Jet front office, you're thinking, all right, let's look at every offensive lineman in the possible in the first and the third round, because the New York Jets will be selecting. This is their draft round. Okay, they go 1, 3, 4, 5, 4, 4, and 6. So they can find some linemen. I would go lineman, offensive lineman, offensive lineman, offensive lineman. It's like you're pretty much stacked pretty good. I mean, you got a pretty good team in New York. The defense looked awesome, right? And you're probably going to add a free agent here and there, right? Somebody's going to come on board, right? You're going to find some help, but go get the Aaron and go help your backup, Zach Wilson, because he's going to need some help too. And when Aaron leaves. So the Jets are sitting great. And this is a lot of negative, horrible, disgusting stuff. And it really sad. People's hearts were broken too. Ex-quarterbacks were in tears, like felt the pain of all that. It goes a long way. But I love Aaron's, he always talks about the existence. And he did it on Monday night in the pregame interview with John McEnroe. And McEnroe didn't know what it was. It was like, it's about the existence. It's not about yesterday, and it's about now. It's about now, and it's about manifestation. And he had that whole Jet team believing, and he's not going away. You think he's going away? Aaron Rodgers is going to put on the headsets like you saw in Hard Knocks. He is a brilliant offensive mind. He's going to assist the offensive plays. He's going to help the backup. He's going to be right there. The Jets are going to get a plus out of this somehow. So are the Jets going to the playoffs? I think they still got a shot. With that kind of defense, right. They got some offensive weapons. They can run the ball. And they ran the ball last year. People forgot about that. The Jets ran the ball. The biggest key was, can they protect the quarterback in the pass? All right. Aaron got hurt. A lot of quarterbacks get hurt. There's always a pass rush, right? And that was a blitz too, by the way. So it's hard. It's the NFL. But Aaron Rodgers is going to be on the sidelines. He's going to be in practices. He may be even in the booth, but most likely on the sidelines talking to the young quarterback, Zach Wilson, and really working it. He actually called plays in the preseason that were just like brilliant, wide open. Like he was calling. They gave him the heads up. Remember, my mind's blank. Oh, my gosh. But anyway, a lot of quarterbacks get headsets during preseason. A lot of them do. And they call plays because they're not playing. So they keep them fresh, their mind thinking and things like that. This guy was brilliant. This guy's a mastermind of the game of football. He's seen everything, been through everything, done everything, right? The game is slow. He's the coolest cat on the field, everything about it. And the guys love him. They believe in him. And that alone helps. And that manifestation that he talked about and being in the existence, Aaron Rodgers is going to keep that together, and he's going to come back next year because he's already been preaching that way. And I think Aaron Rodgers is not going to go away for another, let's say, this year. Obviously, you know what happened. But 24 and 25, he's going to be sticking around. I'm pretty convinced. If Aaron holds up, we all, he's going to get injured. Anybody can get injured and end a career. But Aaron's mindset, he believes. He's so powerful up here, folks. That's why he's a great one. And you Packer fans that he didn't deliver, and all your fans that he didn't deliver, just realize that the Packers were an average football team, folks. Aaron Rodgers elevated that team. He carried that for years. He got them into NFC championship games. People don't see that. They got nice little pieces, but the team wasn't whole. This was a Jet team that was the best team he had since his Super Bowl run when he won the Super Bowl. That's like, a decade ago. It's crazy that Packer fans and other fans are thinking like he's a choke artist. No, he carried the team.